Crouse.
Now, despite being shot by soft candlelight for that glowing historical feel, the young Victoria isn't masterpiece theater. Accents and petticoats aside, this is a modern movie with a modern sensibility that mixes history, politics, romance, castle etiquette, and backroom dealing into one frilly, very appealing package. Emily, the Devil Wears Prada Blunt, is Queen Victoria, although when we first meet her, she is just shy of coming of age to be queen. She is a coddled young woman bound by the rules and manipulations of her mother, the Duchess of Kent, played by Miranda Richardson, and her advisor, Sir John Conroy, played by rock and rollers Mark Strong. Defying their wishes to make them the co-regents and share the throne, she becomes queen in June of 1837. She's a young woman enjoying the first blushes of freedom following years of repression, but before she can be an effective leader, however, she must first learn the inner workings of the court, deal with the royal power struggle, and figure out her feelings for her first cousin, Prince Albert, played by Rupert Friend. The young Victoria has much in common with recent costume dramas like Bleak House and Miss Potter. There is sumptuous production value, well-appointed period details, and enough powdered wigs to cover 100 bald heads, but it also has something the others don't, and that's Emily Blunt. Blunt has received good notices for her work since her breakout in The Devil Wears Prada, but The Young Victoria may be the movie that really puts her on the map. She has shown her range before in everything from straight-ahead roles in Charlie Wilson's War and Dan in Real Life to the quirkier Sunshine Cleaning, but never before has she carried an entire movie. She creates a lovely human portrait of a woman often thought of as stuffy and a bit too stiff upper-lipped. Her Victoria is coming of age in a difficult time, but someone who embraces the future, learning from the past, but always looking forward. It's a strong performance that carries the entire movie. Rupert Friend also impresses after his dismal showing in Cherie earlier this year. Ditto Mark Strong as the narcissistic Sir John Conroy. He follows his noteworthy work in Body of Lies with a wonderfully smarmy performance here. The Young Victoria isn't your father's or your mother's or grandparents' costume drama. It's a vital and romantic story that feels up to date, even though the clothes and mannerisms are of another age.
Crouse.